Good evening, everyone. This is Debbie Wetzler and Dr. David Silverman. And we want to wish you the happiest of holidays. And when we were together yesterday, we were considering how to help people because we've both been asked quite a few times by people that said, I've talked to a lot of people, I just can't seem to create interest. And we realize that we can't be there with everyone to see what they're saying, if they're saying too much, if they're not saying enough, if they're not saying it seriously enough, if they're not saying it with certain posture. And so to make it easy for people to be able to ask for help, which is always something that people usually want to give, and especially at the holidays, when you're going to be running into a lot of people, we created something that we thought might be able to help you all, or help somebody in your organization that really can't seem to get people interested right away. And so we've created a system that you could use. It's very simple, it's very easy, you can duplicate it, and it's a great way to create interest almost immediately, and you don't have to learn much to say, and you don't have to say a lot, because David will do your talking for you. It's like having him in your hip pocket. And he's a doctor, he's a member of the medical professional board, he's an ambassador double diamond, which I wouldn't say necessarily because they won't even know what that means. But to you, it means that he's done this quite successfully for many years now, and he's here to help you. So to tell you about the program more, I'm going to turn it over to David, who's been working very hard today on it.
Thanks. Hi, everybody. Thanks for jumping on. We got 50-some people on here last minute, just announced it a few hours ago. But it is being recorded. And what Debbie said is absolutely right. I talk to people that have gone through, they say they've gone through their warm list. And now it's like, how do I meet people? And I'm thinking, how can you go through your warm list and not have people as customers and associates? And we all have known for a very long time in network marketing that people generally say too much at the beginning, or they fumble over their words. They're not sure what they're going to say. They're afraid what people are going to think. And what's happened in the history of network marketing companies is very often it's one thing that changes things. And everybody's always searching for the one thing, right? One thing that's so simple, one tool, it's a tool that's so duplicatable that it just takes off. And you can name almost any company, and that's what's happened. It could be a brochure, it could be a cassette back in the day, whatever. So we were kind of brainstorming about, the whole process that we have about this product that's so overwhelmingly amazing that you sound like a lunatic when you talk about it, right? I mean, and that's what most people do. And also the fact that we have this ace in the hole with regards to pain relief and wrinkles. And so the best thing to do is to leverage tools, right? So if we had a tool to use, in addition, that had third-party validation, in addition to leveraging the power of this instantly, and the power of showing before and after photographs, it could be a really powerful thing. So I'm gonna before I get to the tool, I want to show you something on my screen, because this is very valid, and most of you have heard me talk about this over and over again. At Alan Noble's site, which he's going to do a presentation in 30 minutes here, at discoversia.com for prospects, but at amazingmoleculestraining.com, this fast start training really gives you a high-level view of what you're going to be doing, right? And it's really about following that A-lift process. Attitude, good attitude, make a list, and then where the rubber hits the road on the charge-up call every Wednesday and Thursday is invite, follow up. Invite, follow up, invite, follow up. It is a routine of going through lots of people, but following the same basic protocol and repeating it. And where people fall down is sometimes they're really good at creating interest and they're bad at following up. Sometimes they talk too much at the beginning, they can't create the interest. So what we did was we decided, let's look at something that we could do where instead of doing invite, use a tool and follow up, how about we use a tool first, right? And there is a little bit of an invite part of this. So we came up with this program. Let me pull up my screen here. 30 Looks of Love. and I'm going to show you how it works. Then I'll play the redone video that I did. Most of you have seen the For Someone You Love video. Let me pull this down. Okay, so the first page here, I'm just going to read it. This powerful program is wrapped up as a contest, and it is a simple way to expose many people to ASEA in a fun, easy to duplicate, and effective way. It stays true to the simple ALIF process of inviting and following up, and doing so by leveraging tools. At the heart of this program or process is a single, simple 4-minute video tool. Well, this tool and this 30 looks in 30 days program has many benefits. The one that stands above all others is that it will help anyone who uses it create immediate interest and intrigue in ASEA. It maximizes the chance that's going to happen. All right, so, well, and then the other benefits are it's simple, it's fun, it helps associates get out of their own way. They won't fumble around for the right words, worrying if they're using the right approach, because it's the same approach for everybody. They won't talk too much. It's 100% duplicable. It's instant third-party validation from a doctor in the first 4 minutes of introducing this to somebody. It brings lots of yeses, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. So it builds confidence very quickly. Number one, I can do it. It's easy to do. And secondly, if you get a lot of yeses, you get more confident, right? And it makes it easy to share ASEA with at least 30 people a month. So if you think about the weight of this program is all built around this process. But if you add the component of a contest, then there's urgency. You have 30 days to do it. Imagine exposing well 30 people every month to this. Now picture your downline doing that, 30 people every month to this, and in a simple duplicable way. So it says the core tool is a 4-minute video. I reshot for someoneyouLove.com. I'm going to replay it in a minute. I shot it literally 25 times today, and you have no idea all the things that interrupted and happened. I can't even tell you. It was a comedy of errors, but I finally got the one that I want, and I can always redo it if we want to change it. But the core tool is a 4-minute video with me. Again, they don't know what Ambassador to Double Diamond is, but Medical Professionals Board, and I've got some suggested scripting here. Okay. So the contest part of the program is in place for much more than just winning a prize, which is a free tube of Renew 28. The fact that it is a contest is the key component that makes the invite step so easy and error-proof to do as well. And you'll see why. Because it's a contest, because you can say it's a contest. It says watch the video tool and then proceed to the next page for its suggested proper use. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, God, I'm getting 1,000 texts. I am going to, let me reshare my screen here. I'm going to play it, and then we'll explain how to use it, okay? So it's something you saw a little bit before. I redid it, obviously, 25th time. Here it is. See if I can get it to come up here. See, look, 4 minutes, 13 seconds. I came pretty close. Debbie, give me a thumbs up if you can hear it when it starts playing.
Hi, my name is David Silverman. I live just outside of Washington, D.C. in Maryland. I'm shooting a 4-minute video of something that's of really great importance, if not for you, for someone you love. And I titled this For SomeoneYouLove.com because 8 years ago, when it was brought to me by my friend, like it's being brought to you by your friend, I was very busy. This whole thing sounded too good to be true, and I almost dismissed it. I didn't look at it for me, for my own health or my anti-aging. I'm 58 now. I was 50 then. I didn't look at it for the athletic performance benefits. I didn't look at it for all the other benefits, sleeping, energy, anything that involves cells in your body. I looked at it because I loved somebody who was ill. My father had a grave prostate issue, type of issue that people are very fearful to hear they have anywhere in their body. So I took the time to look at this seriously. And I implore you, don't wait. Don't wait until one day when you do find out how real this is because you didn't look at it now and then regret that you didn't look at it. I'm on the medical professional board of the company. My background is podiatry and foot surgery. I've sold my practice now. This is all that I do. Yes, there's a huge opportunity here for people who are opportunistic. The company that founded this and started this company, ASEA, almost sold it to a pharmaceutical company, but they were fearful that they were going to bury it. That was in 2007. It became an opportunity after that. So yes, there's an opportunity. But I didn't look at the opportunity initially. As I said, I looked at it because of my father. And I am on the medical professional board, and I speak all over the world on this. I don't work for the company. All these doctors that are on here, we were all skeptical, but we're all human beings and we're all aging. And that's what this is tied to. So I'm not going to explain what this is in this short little video. There's a website you can go to called amazingmolecules.com, amazingmolecules.com. And you can look at the double-blind studies. You can see explanation as to what it is. You can look at a video called The Genesis of ASEA that explains what I told you, why they did not sell it to the pharmaceutical company in 2007. It became an opportunity in 2009. Just don't dismiss this. Again, either for you or more importantly, for someone that you love. We all want to look younger. The topical version of this is great. It's proven what it does for wrinkles and cellulite. It works. You want fast validation, what this does? Try doing this. Think about this. Do you have anything in your body that hurts you? Anything? A little bit of stiffness in the neck, your finger, carpal tunnel area, cramp, knee, back. Okay. Try this if you're with a person that's sharing this with you. If you're not long distance, shake up the gel. And it's made from salt and water. Your cells make this. You made more when you were younger, and that's one of the reasons children heal faster. Young people don't have many health issues. But it's marketed for anti-aging. It's literally made from saline. You'll see that on the Amazing Molecules site. But let's say it's your neck that hurts. Rate the discomfort on a 1 to 10, 10 being the most. Put it on 3 times in 5 minutes. Put it on 3 times in 5 minutes and watch what happens. Then try it on 10 people. Watch what happens to 9 of them. Within 10 minutes, the proof's in the pudding. This is an amazing, amazing breakthrough. I just spoke up in New York, and this woman came up to me who's seen the product, what it did for her. And she had tears in her eyes, and I hear this a lot over the past few years. Dr. Silverman, I wish I had known about this a year ago. And I knew what she was going to say. She had lost her mother. Right? We can't make medical claims about this product. It's not a drug. But I can tell you, don't be that person that regrets. Don't be that person that regrets. This is very worthy of your attention. Get back with the person that introduced it to you. Get your questions answered. Proof's in the pudding. And we need help getting the word out. We hope that you will refer people to us, or you'll get involved in the business side of it yourself. It's a paying forward business. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm still wearing the same shirt. So that's the tool, all right? And now let me go back to the idea of the plan, because we want to make sure everybody gets questions answered. Hold on.
Wow, the video, Dr. Silverman.
That noise.
Debbie, is that coming from my line? Is that coming from me, Debbie?
I don't
Can
know
you
who it's coming from. That's
you
so
remute
weird.
everybody?
Yeah, let me remove.
Where is that coming from?
I have no idea.
David, look, maybe you have another window open.
I
and
don't.
Background, so maybe close everything.
When I mute my line, do you hear it?
No.
Yeah, it's from you, because when you mute it, stop.
Yeah, you must have hit something when you.
Dr. Silverman, while you fix that, I want to say your video is amazing. Love your passion and your just very, very powerful video. I love it.
Thanks, Peter. I appreciate it. I just think found it, I think. So, okay.
Okay,
That was
thanks.
the weird, it was from Vimeo. I've never seen that before. I apologize. So anyway,
Oh, it kept running after you stopped. That's what had happened.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
couldn't
Okay.
find it because it wasn't under Chrome. Okay.
Right.
So let me just go into back to the document again, which, let's see, what did I do with it? Documents of how it works. Okay, we're getting there. My ears are ringing from that. Okay. All right. Can we shrink that down? Yep. Okay. So the first page just says that we've gotten to that point. Watch it. Okay. Now here's how it works. All right. So now that you've watched the video, you can see it is meant to get people thinking about how a C and Route 28 product or the opportunity, because I subtly mentioned it a few times, could help them or someone they love. Additionally, any viewer with pain or stiffness, it sets the stage for an associate to instantly prove what they have heard on the video is true, thus creating even more interest in either the product or the opportunity or both. The goal of this program is to make it cookie cutter in nature. Cookie cutter in nature. It's all about fearlessly asking and getting lots of people to watch that video. There's a typo there. The materials you need a cell phone with internet access or data access to watch the video, or you could download it. And a cell phone to have before and after pictures. You'll see in a little bit. You need a contest progress initial sheet. Okay, I'll show you what that is. It's an initialing sheet for the contest. And 2 tubes of Renew, a full size and a sample size. That's what you have to have on you when you do this. That's all you need. So here's a face-to-face example of how to get people to watch it. Okay, I'm gonna edit this a little bit more, but how about this? Picture being with somebody you know over the holidays or anywhere. Hey, can you do me a favor? I'm in a contest with my company, and all I have to do to win it is have 30 people in 30 days watch this 4-minute video. Could you do that for me? They'll say, yeah, great, thanks. After you watch it, all I need is your initials on this progress sheet, for the contest. No need for a name or contact information unless you want more information on what you see. So there's no pressure on them like you're going to collect any data on them. That's all that you need. The person you'll see in the video is a doctor who was introduced to this breakthrough 8 years ago. He now speaks internationally on it and its benefits. I really appreciate you doing this. Okay, now you've set him up to watch the video. So if you want to call that your invite stage, you can, because that's it, right? And then you use the tool immediately. Okay, now if they're long distance, text to set a time for 5 minutes when they're at their computer. Call them at that time and say, hi, thanks, you were at your computer or iPad. Great. Hey, can you do me a favor? I'm in a contest, exact same thing. Okay, now they're not gonna be able to sign the thing, obviously, okay? But you'll know they've watched it because you can hear it playing in the background. It's 4 minutes, right? So it's just to create interest, that's all. And don't worry, if they're not interested in it, you're gonna just, with posture, you're gonna say, look, well, you'll see in a minute. I put some more stuff here. So after the video is played, okay, and these are just suggestions, guys. You can take this and play with it. You can do what you want with it. I'm just giving you basic suggestions so you can picture what the idea is here. So after the video is played, hey, thanks for watching this. I really appreciate it. I have to tell you that now that I have actually seen what this product does for people, I've decided to dedicate a part of my life to making others aware of it, and even decided to build a global business with the opportunity. I'm just looking for people who need help with the product, for them or someone they love. I keep saying for someone they love because that's the title of the thing. And along the way, find people who want a better life by creating a secondary passive income stream as a result of simply paying this forward. So 3 questions. These are the questions you're going to ask. Something like this. Did you think of someone you love who you'd like to know if this product might help? So you just ask them that. And they say no, okay. So, because you already told them it's 3 questions. If they say yes, then you're going to dig a little bit. Do you have any issues that you might want more info on to see if it can help you? You know, because, well, let's just continue. And third is, hey, I have the gel with me. If you have anything that hurts, and that's a typo too, anything that hurts or any stiffness, I'm happy to let you try it. It's pretty amazing. You take the tube out within 10 minutes. Do you hurt anywhere? And just listen. So again, these are just simple ideas on how to do this. Okay, if they have pain, do the 3 times in 5 minutes. But now you got them for 10 minutes. Now you can talk a bit more, right? Briefly tell them your experience and observations. Actually, even if they don't, you're going to do the same thing. Observations, product. Ask if there was anything else that interested them in the video, because I mentioned a few things: anti-aging, including keeping their eyes open for additional passive income streams. You're trying to see if they're open to it, and they're going to ask questions. They don't have pain. Ask them if they love anybody that's hurting, because you have a sample gel to give them, right? Have them put the gel on the back of their hand, and so they at least feel and see the change on one hand. Next, the next step, everyone I've shown this video has interest in some aspect of what they've seen and want more information on either product to help them or someone they love, or the opportunity, or both. So here's a question I've begun asking each person, so I know what exact information to send to help them with their problem. So on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being very interested and 1 being not interested, what is your interest level in the product and the opportunity? So let's start with the product, 1 to 10, and why, right? So you're asking the simple questions. God, my phone does not.
David, let me just say that if you rub it on the back of one hand, not only will they feel smoothness and stuff, but you'll also be able to see their veins on their hands raise up after a few minutes, because it's increasing blood flow. So that's something that you can point out to people in case you just didn't realize that.
Definitely. Thanks, Debbie. I'm kind of punchy today after all this. So
I'm happy to do this for you.
So then you're gonna feel some questions. So then what's the next step? Because now you're gonna send another tool, and you're gonna set a follow-up. You're not there to close them at this point. You're creating intrigue and interest. And you can you can mention about the Genesis video and amazingmolecules.com. I mentioned that twice. So your parting saying goodbye objective. Now knowing what their interest is in, your goal is to get them to agree to review information that you'll send them in the form of a video or a website, or a website with documentation or validation, or attend a call or a webinar. Now it says, if that call or webinar is taking place that night, do that. Don't say, well, there's a webinar tomorrow night, I'll invite you to that. You want it to have a touch within 24 hours. You want to have some reason to follow up within 24 hours. Set an exact time for a 10-minute follow-up within 24 hours. Doing this call in the form of a 3-way call is really preferable. That's social proof. It's another person talking about it. They're not there to close anybody. Then get their contact information and sell an email. Get their initials on the progress sheet. And then you're ready to go. You're doing this. It's ready, aim, fire. Do it 30 times. So what's this contest we're talking about? This allows you to say there's a contest. Yeah, there's a prize of a tube of gel. It's great. It's wonderful. But it gives you a set goal. It's 30 days. I mean, you could see 10 people in one day, and that's 10 of your 30. You need to, you're going to get a free tube from Debbie or me. If you're in my downline only, if you're in Debbie's downline only, she's going to give it to you. If you're in my downline and hers, I'm going to give it to you. What do? Submit the sheet with 30 dated initials and your home shipping address so we can ship you the tube. And you have to enroll a minimum of 2 associates and/or preferred customers, each with at least a 100-point enrollment order and a 100-point auto ship order. So it's the same as the fast forward. So when you do this, initiate a fast forward too, because you can win a boatload of product for doing it. Plus you get a tube. But if the most important thing is that this empowers you and it gives you confidence to go out and do it. That's the main idea behind this. Okay. So Debbie, if there's anything that you want to add to it, and then we can, let me share the screen real quick with the sign sheet. I'm sorry.
I don't really want to add anything. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You're just going to ask people for help, and people love giving help. I used to do this years ago in my other company, and just ask them to sign the sheets, and it worked. They all listened. They all got my demonstration, basically, because I asked them if I could demonstrate something, and virtually it piqued interest and it got people interested. So it helped me get past the fear of approaching people and stuff like that, because I found how easy it was. If people are open and they listen, and then they respond. And there's nothing to be afraid of. But I know it takes a few times of doing this to find that out.
Yeah, it's all about keeping it simple, duplicable, and we want to answer questions, and we want to see what your feeling is about it, and be blunt. I mean, we want you to if you're like you're not sure about something or you don't agree with something, it's fine to voice it here. This is a safe place, right?
Yeah.
And this is the document that people are going to sign. And you look, there's no other space here to put anything else, but it's set up. If you script it right and you say it right, eventually it won't be a script. It'll just come naturally. All I need is an initial and a date so I can win the contest. Here's the sheet. But if you want more information on it, tell me what exactly you want. And what I would suggest is this space you can put their information down, contact information, and the time you're going to call them. My suggestion to you is to do a little, not a white lie, but do a little something here. If you've talked to 5 people and all you have is initials, I'd go ahead and fill in something there with information, some type of information about the follow-up time and so forth. So the next person that's signing it see that other people are interested, okay? Just in case. That's just my suggestion. Just make up something and put down appointment times with the person without putting their name or their cell phone down or anything like that. That's what I would say. I just have their information already, so I have to do that. I'm not saying this. I say it's a white lie. It's not really lying. It's just, most people want to be like most people. That's why you'll hear me say the word most people in the video, and you'll see it in the scripting. It's a fact. We learned this years ago. Most people want to be like most people. Well, most people like this suit better because it's cut better. Oh, well, I want to be like most people. I want that suit, right? That's the idea behind that. So why don't we just open it up? I see chats here. But Max said he really did record it 25 times.
Max is down to his bedroom for the whole time, probably.
Yeah, one of the times I had to stop is because he walked down those steps right. Every time I nailed one, and I thought I really did a good job, because some I didn't like them. The ones I nailed, something happened. One of them was Debbie came in on the Zoom room, and I had locked it, but she's able to get in because she's an administrator. And I was like, oh, God, it was like comedy of errors. Anyway, so let's see. Debbie, why don't you grab the questions and see if there are questions there?
Okay. Well, I'm reading.
Oh, what if you show it to them online?
They wanted to know.
Yeah, you just that. Yeah.
If this is just for December, I think we should continue it. But the 30 things, we were going to do this month to month. So you're going to be seeing a lot of people coming up at parties or just going out more for the holidays, or you can virtually, with the stop traffic around here, you could get out of your car and just go knock on the car. I was in traffic all day today. Anyway, but so you can get in front of 30 people, and the push was on for December. I mean, again, this is such a great gift for the holidays. I just did a 3-way with Dr. Fred Bloom. There are people out there that need this so badly because he had a 3-year-old daughter with a serious health issue. So please know that people are still looking for this, even if you're at parties and things. And this is something that you could virtually do at a party. You could tell them about it and say, listen, I'm doing a contest.
I need everybody's help.
You could, if it's a casual party, you could definitely show it there. You might be able to get everybody at the party because if it's casual. If it's not appropriate, if it's a formal or something like that, just ask them when you could get in touch with them or when you could see them again very quickly in the next few days. Because you say the contest is going to end by the end of December, and you've only got 15 more days.
Yeah. And we really do see doing this every month. We want to see how this works. Karen loved it. I showed it to Karen Riley. And so we're going to do it for December. Now, December, we're halfway done with December, but you're going to see a lot more people in December than you would normal month. So if it works, we'll just do it every month. And this is a way to get in front of people. So I see a couple questions. What if you show it to people online? Do you just add their name to the sheet? Yes, you have to do it if it's long distance. That's that one. There was another good question. Hold on. How can I get the worksheet? You'll get all that. I'm going to finish editing it tonight, and then I have to pack. There was another one. Will the video be in Genie? No, not yet. This is just us. We're the only ones doing it. And there was one about online, watching it online.
If you watch it online, just write in the person's name and write down long distance on it. I had that on the sheet. I don't know if it just didn't transfer over or not. But
So,
if I show it to Sharona and she's in a different city, I'm going to write Sharona Fuderman long distance on it.
oh, I see what I was looking for. It's that question about Genie. The question was, will the video be in Genie so we can tell if they really watched it? I went through that. You're going to know if they watched it because you're not sending them a video. You're asking them when they're going to have 5 minutes at their computer, right? So that's if you look at that, you hear them playing it. You know they watched it. You know, you're in the conversation a little bit. You can tell your story. That's the idea. So you're not telling your story first. You're not talking about redox molecules. You're in a contest with your company, and it would be great if you could help. Just watch the video for 4 minutes. They say yes, then you edify me. Then you say something about me. You know, it's a doctor. He was skeptical about this, and you'll see his dad was really ill, and you want to use a diagnosis, do whatever you want to do. That's that. So is this meant for cold markets rather than warm markets? Well, it's really more for warm markets, but it's easy to turn a cold market person into a warm market person. I mean, this makes it so it's not like it has to be a deep trust between you and the person. You meet somebody and you're talking to them and you hit it off and say, you know what, I'm in this contest, you know, and how easy is that? They like you already. You've conversed. You got 4 minutes to do something. If I need a signature on the sheet, you show them. And if you watch it, I'm going to get closer to winning the thing. So it is pretty easy to do that with cold market. You just turn them into warm market. So it says you'll hear them on Skype. No, you call them on your phone, and you call them on your phone while they're at the computer. And you can hear, you're talking to them, and you hear them go to forsomeoneyouLove.com, and you hear my voice, and you say, I'll wait 4 minutes till it's over. Go ahead and watch it carefully. You know it's better than Genie for that. You know they're watching it, right?
David?
Yes, Sylvie?
I was wondering, you know, I know you mentioned Genie because it was my first thought to hit like a mass, to do a campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And I know each upper line can create a campaign for the team. You know,
yeah.
like a program. And I was wondering, you know, it will be cool that, you know, to do a campaign on Genie only for our group to, I don't know at that program, this is an IT stuff, but, you know, like the message you send to people, it can be a certain campaign. Now Genie is offering that to do a promotional campaign or to send a message to warm market or cold market or your pool or thing like that. And that will be cool, I thought. And the other thought I had is people you call is a cold market. You can ask them if they're not interested, if they can pass that along.
Of
with
course.
your information.
Of course. And there's so many things you can do with this, and you can use Genie for your follow-up videos. Remember, you're getting information from them based on what they're interested in. Then you can go to Genie and send those videos through Genie. Right now, this is just us. Anybody in ASEA can use this if they want. Anybody can do any contest they want. But this is just for Debbie and our group right now, and that's it. And we're trying to take advantage of the fact that everybody's going to be in touch with people over the holidays and not walk out of parties or come January 2nd where people have a little bit of a letdown and say, gosh, I should have talked to all these people. That's kind of the idea for now. But you can do whatever you want with it. I mean,
and I just sent out a message on the screen. I just want everybody to pay attention. If I sent out the sheets to everyone before this phone call, or the Zoom call, sorry. If you did not get it, just send me an email. Don't type your email into the chat bar because I can't pick them all up, but send me an email at dswetzler@gmail.com and I'll send you the sheets.
Yeah, and I saw a couple little things I'm going to change. I gotta go over just a little tiny bit more, but the essence of it is all there. You kind of get it. It's as simple as it gets, honestly.
Hey, David.
Yeah. Hi, Carolyn. Hey, Paul.
Hey.
Hello, David.
The other thing is, you're talking about the long distance people. If you've got Zoom, you could put them on a Zoom call and show it to them on the Zoom and watch it together.
Totally. The whole point is that you're with them either physically or electronically watching it, and they know, and it's 4 minutes. That's what it is. And I kind of went through the 6 reasons without saying 6 reasons in there, but
Well, and let me just point out something. If you get on Zoom and you're going to show them the video, when you go to share your screen, it'll say share, but it'll say at the very bottom, but before you hit the share button, hit share computer sound, or they won't be able to hear it.
That's right.
So if people aren't familiar with Zoom enough to know that already, I just wanted to point that out. So when you hit the share, a window will pop up. You can do it on your screen right now. You'll see share computer sound, and then hit share, and then they'll be able to hear the video. Otherwise, they can't hear it.
Is it open to all markets?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the duplicatable thing about this. Here's the picture she was talking about when you hit share, so you see it. Let me hold it up to the screen. That's when you hit the share when you have your own Zoom. Well, you could do it now too, but you should have your own free Zoom account. Just go to zoom.us and get a free account, and it says right there, share sound. You want to check that. Otherwise, if you share the screen and play it, there'll be no sound. Then you have to stop sharing the screen and go back and do it again and say, let me start it over again. And you could, you have somebody that's long distance, a family, a husband and wife or whoever, you could say, can you be together, on Zoom or whatever, or play it, and they play it together. One person might be real interested.
I don't know who's sharing their screen.
Whose sweet potatoes are those?
Somebody's sharing their screen. Can they just hit stop share?
It says so far in whole screen.
Yeah.
There you go. So does anybody else have any questions? Again, we're going to post this stuff on each of our Facebook groups and send it out. But it starts tomorrow. So it's the kind of thing where if you kind of look over the scripting, and you can change it. I'm giving you the basic ideas of what we're trying to accomplish and what you're supposed to say. But the idea is to create the interest, find out why they're interested, give them an experience if they have pain, let them feel the gel because I've intrigued them enough to do something with it. You can show them before and after pictures, by the way. And if you're doing the 10 minutes, if they're doing 3 times in 5 minutes, you got them captured for 10 minutes. You can tell them your story. They're going to ask you some questions. Just don't ramble, right? Get to the point where you're asking them questions. And you're just setting up an appointment for a follow-up within 24 hours. And it's kind of easy. It's, hey, can you do me a favor?
Dr. Silverman.
Yes. Hi, Pastor Natty.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yes. I belong to this a private women group on Facebook. Can I share this with them?
Oh, you can share this with anybody. There's nothing non-compliant with the FDA in this thing. I say prostate. I said it was a grave issue. I said it's something no one wants to get told they have that. I didn't say cancer in that thing anywhere. If you want to say something on your own, you can't make claims, but yeah, you can do whatever you want with it. If you want to use the video in a different way, you can do whatever you want with it. Honestly, it's just we're just running this contest, so it's just to see how this goes, Pastor Natty. But you can do whatever you want.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm not posting this in a Sea United. I'll put the video up there. Well, it's already up there. I posted it already. I had the old version of it's still the same domain name, for someoneyoulove.com. So if anybody is interested in doing this, just so we can get an idea, could you put it in the chat bar if you're going to try to do, if you're going to do this over the next, 15, 14, 17 days. I just want to get an idea. Debbie and I want to get an idea who's definitely wants to do this. Okay, I see PC user, but I don't know who that is. And I see Rada. I see Jennifer Harris. Uh-oh, it's going too fast. I can't keep up. Joyce, Carolyn, Barbara. Got it. If you all are seeing 30 people and doing this to 30 people, there's going to be some serious, oh my, I can't even keep up with this.
David, you should ask who is not doing it.
I don't think they're going to say. I don't know.
Why would you do this? It's so simple.
We really, you know, the company didn't run a special this time of the year. Last year they did. And I said, we got to do something. We got to do something that's going to get people empowered to talk to people. And that was the initial motivation. And then we thought, well, what if we create something that would work all year long? And it's just simple and easy to do. And hey, it's the reason I got involved, or I looked at it, because my father.
Hey, David, it's Buffy. I'm
Hey, Buffy.
driving. I'm driving. Can you add me, please?
Oh, I'm not adding. I was just getting an idea. I'm gonna have to figure out another way to do this.
Oh, gotcha. All right. I didn't want to not be on the list. All right.
Maybe I'll tell you what. Maybe if somebody is if they're in and you're in my group, text me and I'll compile a list. And if you're not in my group, you're in Debbie's group, text Debbie so we know who's in, so we know who might need extra support with 3 ways.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks. Anybody have any confusion about it or questions? Because again, this is a safe place. Just ask.
David, this video is recorded, will be posted on which site?
On our Facebook pages.
Okay.
Okay. On the team Facebook pages, which I put all this in an email that I sent out, and I know you're on my email list, Sylvie.
Yeah.
So I sent it out before, like around 8 o'clock.
Yeah, just get everything.
Or earlier.
Wow, my phone just lit up with 22 messages. Okay. All right, everybody. Debbie, you're going to stop the recording and then you'll make a YouTube.
I'll make it.